Hello everybody, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Today we are going to be making the baby Fireworm dragon from the show. For this project you'll need one loom. You'll also be needing orange bands, yellow bands, a few white, and some brown. So I'm actually going to be using the jelly orange and the jelly... sorry. The jelly orange and the jelly yellow, because I believe it looks more flamey that way. But that's totally up to you whether you want to do that or not. Okay, this should not be your first looming project. If you've done dragons with me before, this should be very simple for you. This is a very basic tutorial. It shouldn't take you extremely long, or at least not as long as the other ones. Alright, so anyway, let's get started. We're going to start with the lower jaw. We're going to take a yellow band, we're going to double loop it. And we're going to put it right here. So that is on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th peg to the 7th peg. Alrighty, so I'm just putting a bunch of double looped yellows in a row here. Alright, and now I'm going to be putting one here. Alright, I'm going to stop there for a sec. Alright, let's do the double looped on the other side now. Okay, and I forgot to attach our nose spikes, so we're going to do that right now. So we have to take this one off, sorry. But let's double loop a yellow band. We'll stick it up here. Double loop another yellow here, and we're just going to cap that off with another yellow. I'm going to loom that. I'm going to take that off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this double looped band onto my hook here. And I'm going to pull that spike onto that band. Oops. Like that, okay? And I'm just going to put that back. So the double looped band goes back around the pegs, and I'm just going to face the spike. Wait a second. Holy tamale, we're doing the lower jaw right now, not the upper jaw. I am not with it today, guys. Sorry. Huh. Okay, sorry, we're not doing that nose spike yet. I'm just going nuts, that's all. Okay, so we're just continuing with the double looped. Wow, I'm so out of it. Okay. So these were all double looped yellow bands, okay? Now I'm going to cap off my end here. Totally not thinking today, wow. Okay, let's take our orange bands now. We're going to double loop those. You love me for it, though. You love me for all my mistakes. Alright, and now I'm going to be making the tongue, so take some... I'm going to do white for the tongue, so all I'm going to be doing is just double looping a few white bands. I'm going to do three double looped white bands capped off. These are actually glow bands. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I'm not going to take it off quite yet. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to start looming. Okay, in here we're grabbing the top two, which belong to this guy over here. And then we're going to go back and grab the next two. And then the bottom two. Like that, okay? And we're going to continue up this side. Go up the middle. I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to go up this side. Okay, I'm going to take my tongue onto my hook and I'm going to attach it onto this peg here. And then I'm going to loom this final set here. Alright, now I'm taking a few black bands. This doesn't matter what color you use, all we're doing is tying off the ends here. This is totally like a trial. I don't even know how this guy's going to turn out in the end. Alright, we gotta pull it off, but the jelly bands are slippery, so it's a little bit tricky. So you might have to use your hook to lift up this part if you like me. You don't want to break any of these bands because they're double looped and there's no backup bands on them, so you just want to be careful. My goodness. Okay, there is the lower jaw of my fireworm. Oh, he's gonna be so cute. I can't wait. Okay, let's make the upper jaw now, or the head. I'm taking 3 yellow, and I'm taking 3 more yellow, like that. Okay? Now, like we did with the lower jaw, we are doing double looped single yellow bands on the upper part of the head. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 'Here's where we want to attach our spike. So now we are going to be making that spike again. So double looped yellow, double looped yellow, capped off by wrapping around the peg 4 times. Loom that. Take that off, and that's going, take double looped band onto your hook and pull that onto it. And those 2 ends are going around these pegs here. There we go. You can turn the spike upside down if you want. And then we're putting 1 more double looped yellow on. Perfect. Okay. Same thing we did before. We're putting double looped yellow here and here. Okay, this one is going across like this. Alright, I'm going to make my eyes now, so take a white band and wrap it around your hook 4 times. We're going to do that 3 more times, so there's 2 bands, there's 3, there's 4. Alright, I'm taking 1 orange band, double looping it, putting that onto my hook and pulling all those white bands onto the orange band. Alright, orange edges are going around that peg and the one on the other side. This one here. Spread your eyes apart, and you are going to be putting 2 of the 4 bands around this middle peg here. So it's like that. So 2 of the orange bands in the middle are in front, 2 are behind. Okie doke, let's put the rest of our horizontal bands on. So double looped orange. Actually, let's do upside down triangles instead. So one here, one here. Double looped, these are double looped, don't forget that. One more here. Alright, we're going to begin, oh, we have to cap off our end here, so take yellow band and cap off the end. And go down and this. Then the next two bands. Oops, you want to make sure you grab the right ones. I did not grab the right ones there, and now I'm messing up. So, grr, told you all my mistakes are going to be in here. You want to grab these two here, like that. Then you want to grab these two. And then the bottom two. Okay, and I'm going to loom up the middle here, all the way to, oops, remember we're not grabbing the orange bands, just the yellow, all the way up to here. Then I'm going to loom up the side. Up to there. And up this side. Up to there. Alright, I'm going to take my jaw, and what we're doing is we're attaching our 3 loose ends to these 3 pegs, but we have to start with the 2 sides first. So with the tongue upside down, I'm going into the yellow bands here with my hook, wrapping those around this peg here. Actually, let's do the other side first. Do the right side, or to you it's actually the left, to me it's the right. This side first. Okay, once you've wrapped them around, I'm going to loom the 2 bands underneath there. So these 2. Okay, then I'm going to do the left, or for you it's the right, I believe, because my computer is mirroring the image. Okay, then I'm going to loom those 2. Then I'm going to pull my jaw down, and I have to loom this guy here. Ooh, if your black band gets in the way, don't really worry about it. So I loomed these bands, and now I have to attach the middle part of my jaw to that peg. I can get it up. Alright, so I'm going through yellow. Make sure you go through the right bands. Okay. Wrap that around that middle peg. And then you want to go down and you loom the 3 neck bands. I think I missed one, that's why I'm... Oops. I guess not. Alright, whatever. So, and then we can pull it off. This part, you want to be careful, so you might need another hook to lift up. I'm gonna freaking break this thing. All I'm doing is taking it off the loom right now. It looks like I'm doing other stuff, but I'm not. Okay. Double looped jelly bands are not fun taking off the loom, that's for sure. Ha ha! The tongue is stuck through the head, so I'm going to pull that through. Roar! There he is. He's cool. So there's his head. He looks pretty awesome. Alright, now I'm going to do the wings. First, we want to tie off our neck here. So just put a band through your hook and pull it through those yellow bands and just tie it off. And then you can take off the 3 black bands that are around the jaw. And if you attached it correctly, it should not come apart. Cool. Roar. Okay. So we did the head. Now we're going to do the wings. And I actually had made a wing, but I'm actually going to change it up a little bit. So, yeah. Alright, anyway, we are doing the... You can do orange wings with, like, yellow horizontal bands, or yellow with orange, or whatever you want. I'm doing yellow with orange. So I'm going to be doing 2... Here. Hold on. Change your loom to rectangle. Now we can do 2 at a time. So I'm just doing 2 yellow bands at a time on this for my wings. Again, if you're doing orange wings, you're doing orange. I went down 6 times, and I'm going to go down this one. I know this guy's supposed to be really tiny, but I decided to make him a little bit bigger. Whatever. Not like it's a big deal. Right. Let's put... Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to put 2 here. And then my orange horizontals are going like this. I'm double looping them. Alright, and now I'm going to do double looped yellow. There. Double looped yellow here. Double looped yellow here. I'm going to cap off here. And here. And here. Okay. I'm going to loom this one first. Loom this one next. And this one third. Oops. Then I'm going up doing the top 2. Going up this way. Now I'm going back in here, doing this guy. Okay, again, tying off the ends with my black bands. Okay, so there is one wing for our Fireworm baby. Cool. Alright, let's do another one. So we're doing the same thing, I'm just going to make it opposite now. So 2 bands at a time. Alright, and again, double looped yellow here, double looped yellow here, double looped yellow here. Now we're doing our orange horizontals. Capping off here, and here, and here. Okay, now we're looming this first. This one next. And then this one. Going down top 2, going up this row, only grabbing the bottom 2. And again, tying off these ends here. There's 1. There's 2. Alright, so we have our 2 wings, yay, and they're bending opposite directions because we did them opposite. And we have our head. Perfect. He's so cute! Yeah, I love his head. Roar. Okay, let's do our legs now. So I'm doing mine with orange. You can do it with yellow or orange. It really doesn't matter because you could do like alternating yellow and orange. You could do yellow and orange wherever you want. It really doesn't matter. But I'm doing mine orange, so double loop whatever color you want. Double loop another. Double loop another. And then I'm doing 2. So here's 2 orange. And now I'm doing an orange and a yellow. And then 2 yellows. And now I'm capping off with my brown for his little toenails here. And we can loom that. And then I can tie it off. Alright, so here's a leg. Alright, you want to make, I believe he has, see, I was looking at different pictures of it and it looked between, some of them had 8 legs on him, some of them had 10, some had 12. I'm doing 8 legs total. You can do more if you want, that's totally up to you, okay? I'm doing 8, so however many you decide to do, make that many, okay? I have made my 8 already. You go ahead and make it however many you want for yours. Alright, now we're going to change our loom back to the offset. Arrow pointing down. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just trying to think how I'm gonna put my legs on. Now I'm gonna do 2. Okay, so this is how we're doing this. 2, 3. Okay, perfect. I'm taking 3 yellow bands here. Okay, 3 yellows. Now I'm going to do double looped yellow all the way down to the bottom. Again, if you want to rotate with yellow and orange, or if you want to just do orange, doesn't matter, do whatever colors your little heart desires. I don't care. Okay. And we're going all the way down. You know, I think it's so hilarious when somebody, like, there's people who comment on my videos asking, can I do green or can I do blue? I don't care what colors you use. You can use whatever colors you want. Alright, here, I'm actually going to go, let's see, should I do orange? No, I'm just going to continue with my yellow. Like, there's not a rule that says that you have to do yellow and orange. You can do a black fireworm for all I care. But it's so funny when you guys comment and you ask me, oh, can I do blue? Can I do red? I don't care. I don't know. I just think it's funny when you do that. Like, I just have to laugh. I'm like, oh, wow. Anyway, so all these are double looped. Alright, so I went all the way down. Now I'm going to do with my orange, my horizontals. Remember, our horizontals have to be double looped as well. And now we are going to attach our head upside down onto this end peg here. So put your hook through your loose yellow bands in the end. Oops. All 6 of them. Alright, and then you want to take off that black band and you want to lay it on so the head is upside down. Alright, then we want to take our wings, and we're going to be attaching those right to these 2 pegs on each side. So I'm going the wing that's curved up, make sure they're curved up. We're attaching them so they're curving up, alright? And so the ridges, these little bumps are pointing away from his head. I'm going through yellow bands here at the top part, putting them around this peg here. And then going through the next set and putting those around this peg here. Same thing on the other side. Oops. Make sure you don't miss any. So take your time and make sure you go through all of the right ones. Like that. Okay? Oh, he's so cool. Roar. Okay, now we are going to be looming him. Hooray! So, you can kind of pull the head up a little bit gently, and we're grabbing the top 2 bands for this guy and looming those. And then we're going back in here and grabbing the next 2. Alright, I'm gonna go do the middle ones. So if you did it right, it looks like a nice, neat circle. Cool, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go all the way up the middle, or almost all the way up. Again, be careful because you don't want any of these bands to break. So I'm going up to here. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my leggies and I'm going to attach it to these pegs here. So I can take my black band off and stick my hook through the 4 loose loops at the end and attach that leg to this peg here. And then I'm going to go through the loops in the other leg and take off that black band and attach those to here. Alright. Now I'm looming, going down and looming the bottom yellows here. And on the other side. Oops. Okay. Once I get to these two, the pegs after the wings, I'm going to attach another set of legs. So if you made more than 8 legs, if you made like 10, you're going to attach them onto every 2 pegs. Alright? But I made 8 legs, so I'm attaching them onto every 3. Okay? Just so you know. If you made a dozen legs, also attach them to every 2. Alright, I'm attaching another set here. Alright, and my final set is going here. Okay. Alright. Now I can tie this end off and take this off carefully. Try not to break any of the double looped bands. Use your hook to help you take him off. Roar! Okay, take off all your black bands except the one at the butt that we just made. So if there's any attached to the legs, you can take those off. Oh, he's so cute. I just want to snuggle with him. Little fireworm baby. This one's being a pain in my butt. Get off. There we go. Hey, he's so cute. I love him. Alright, so. Oh my goodness, I went to see How to Train Your Dragon 2 yesterday. And I brought the dragons with me and I made t-shirts and stuff for How to Loom Your Dragon, and we were taking pictures and everybody was looking at us like we were like nuts. It was really funny. Okay, and now I'm going to be doing the tail, and then we're going to do a tiny little stomach for him after. Alright, so let's work on his little tail. So the tail, I'm just going to be doing yellow. And yeah, I'm just going to do like maybe orange at the tip, whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to double loop like an orange here, maybe another orange here, maybe another one here, maybe one here. Maybe now I want to double loop the yellows, so go like this. Alright, one more double looped yellow, and then I'm just going to do 3 yellows at a time here. So there's 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, and 3 there. Okay, I'm sticking my hook through the yellow bands that the black band is attached to and just sticking it on here. And I'm just and very simple, I'm just looming all the bands up. And then I'm just going to take the same color band that my last band is, so orange, tying a little half knot, and then pulling this off. Hopefully it's long enough, if not we can always make it longer. I think that's good enough. I'm just going to tie that around the end, like that. And then let's just make a little tummy for him. So he's so cute. I'm gonna take, I'm gonna do a white tummy. You can do whatever color you want. I'm just gonna do 2 bands at a time going down. 7 times, and then I'm just going to cap off the end. Now I'm going to take whatever color your body is. Mine is like yellow, so this part. I'm going to take yellow bands and I'm just going to lay them on each peg going up. Man, except the top one. Alright, and now I'm just going to loom this row as if those yellow bands aren't there, but we want to make sure they stay on. And then I'm just going to tie it off with the yellow band. And then you can just pull it off. You can move your loom away because you don't need it anymore. Ooh, take off the black band on the tail of your dragon. Forgot about that. Put him upside down, and what we are going to do is with our loose yellow bands on the end, we are pulling them in opposite directions. So the top one we pulled to the right, the next one we pulled to the left, the next one goes to the right, next one goes to the left, next one goes to the right, next one goes to the left, and the bottom one obviously stays at the bottom. And now we're going to lay it on him so the tying off band is at the bottom. So I'm just laying it on his tummy, like that. And then we're just going to take our hook and go through some bands on the body that are below the loose bands. And we're just pulling the loose bands through those body bands all the way around. Okay, so just pick some bands on the body that are below the loose hanging ones and just pull them through. It's very easy. Okay, the bottom one, the tied off band, we're acting as if that is one of the other bands as well, so we're just pulling that through as well. That one I do not want there. So all we're doing is just pulling them through the body. This one goes through the neck. Alright. And you can start wherever you want. Grab a band, put your fingers through it, grab your next band, put your fingers through it. Grab the next band, fingers through, next band, fingers through. All the way around, grabbing all those bands. And then when you reach the last one, you can just wrap it around the nearest leg or the tail or whatever it's nearby. You can double wrap it. And there you have your stomach attached to your fireworm. And if you want to wire him so he's standing up, you can do that. I'm going to actually do that and show you how to do that. So, oh my gosh, he looks like he's dancing. He's like, dee 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 dee. So, I'm taking some bead landing brand wire. Doesn't matter what wire you use. If you want to use mine, it's bead landing. I find it in Michael's in the bead section. I believe this is the 20 gauge wire, if I can find the end. Okay. You want to line it up with him so it goes from the head all the way to the end of the tail, and then you want to give an extra 2 inches, and then you want to cut it with wire cutters. I recommend that an adult does this for you if you're a kid. Really shouldn't be playing with wires. Yeah. And we are going to stick it right through the head. But you want to be careful because the thing is, most of him is double loose bands, and you don't want to break any bands with the wire, so it's a little risky. And if it's jelly bands, you'll probably be able to see the wire through it, which might be a little bit annoying, but whatever. So all you're doing is just easing the wire through the body as best you can. Through the head, through the neck. Try to get it through the center of the bands. As long as it's pretty close, you should be good. Sometimes I like to use my teeth and pull on it a little bit. And then you can stretch out the body and push it through. Every once in a while you can poke it out of the body, use your teeth to pull on it a little bit, and then put it back in. When you're pretty much at the end, all you want to do is pull it out a little bit, maybe about half an inch or so. Then you want to bend it back in on itself, so bend it. And then you want to insert it through other bands. Okay, so, man, this is hard with jelly bands, it's so slippery. You just want to stick it back in. So the tip is hidden as best you can. There we go. Yeah, I didn't do too well there. I've got to fix that later, but I will fix that later. But anyway, you want to try to get it so you can't really see the black lines like that. And then you want to do the same thing at the top. You want to cut it so it's about an inch. Bend it back in on itself. And stick that back through different bands into the head. You can do a better job than me. I'm just rushing it so that you can get an idea. But you want to make it so you don't see that. But anyway, once you've done that, you can totally pose him. So he's doing his little upward pose here where he's like, roar. Okay, I'm going to go back and fix my wire, but you can totally do it however you want. And you can totally rewrap that orange band at the end around the tail again, so you fix it. Roar! He's so cute. Alright, so I hope yours turned out wonderful. If you go to my channel and go to discussions, you can vote for the dragon you want to see next, so do that. You can also put wire up his wings and bend them as well if you want to. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed making your little fireworm dragon. I have to fix my wire, but anyway, he looks pretty cool. So make him and post him on the Facebook page, okay? So in the description there's a link to the Facebook page, and you can totally post pictures of your dragons on there. Okay, have a wonderful day, everybody. I hope you enjoyed making your fireworm.